Hello everyone, this is Pratish from Proxlite. I hope all of you are doing great. In this video, I will be teaching you how can you use glass morphism technique in order to create a beautiful UI design. So glass morphism is a term used to describe UI design that emphasizes light or dark object placed on top of colorful background. So a background blur is placed on the object which allows the background to shine through, giving it an impression of frosted glass. So we will be creating this particular effect using HTML and CSS. So let's first have a look at the demo. So here is the final demo of our UI. Now this looks really beautiful, and you can see we have this very basic blurred box over here with rounded corner, and it is looking really nice and trendy. So we will be trying to recreate it inside our code editor right now. So let's start coding. So in this tutorial I will be using codesandbox.io for writing the code, and here you can see I have this very basic text over here which is in another division. So what I'm gonna do is first of all target this particular text and the box. So first of all I will target the element which is glass box. Alright, so first of all we need to add some setting over to it like box sizing. So for me I will set the box sizing to the border box, and yeah, that should be great. Now in case of padding I will set the padding right to 75 pixels. That should be great, and 50 pixels from X and Y coordinates. Now let's save it and let's see the preview. As you can see our text is right now at the center of the image. Looks great. So it's time to set up the width. So for width I will be passing it a value of like 100%. And as you can see the box has been resized to around 100%. Alright, so let's set the max width to around 800 pixels. So if you stretch this particular web page, then the maximum width that should be acquired by our text is 800 pixels. Now I will set the background. I will giving it a RGBA background over here. So you can look at over here that the background color is kind of a gray color with alpha value of 0.1. That looks really great. Now it's time to set up the box shadow. I think for the box shadow I will choose another gray color, but the size should be around 0 pixels from X, Y to 0 pixels and 50 pixels from the Z axis. That should be great, and for alpha I will be choosing it around 0, and we will be passing in a RGB value over here. Now in order to add a filter or kind of a blur effect, so let's save it once and let's see the preview right now. And as you can see we got a nice looking kind of a glass effect, but this is not looking like a glass morphism, right? So we need to add some blurriness to it. That's why I'm using the backdrop filter, and I will be adding a blurred effect to it. So as you can see we will be adding a blurriness of around 8 pixels. Let's have a look at the preview, and as you can see we got a nice looking blurred box over here. Looks really great, right? So we need to add some much more backdrop filter over here. So we will be using the WebKit backdrop filter, and I will be passing another filter of around 8 pixels. Let's save it and let's have a look at the glass effect. So as you can see the border of this particular box is quite sharp. So we need to make it like a rounded one. So we can use the border radius over here, and I will set it to around 10 pixels. Let's save it and let's have a look at the preview. So as you can see we got a nice looking rounded border over the box. So now it's time to add a border. So what I can do is add a border over here. So I will be choosing the border to be 1 pixels, and I will be giving it a solid RGBA value, which is again the grayish color, but this time I will be setting the alpha value to around 15%. That should be great. So as you can see we have added a border over here which doesn't look so much impactful, but yeah, it is looking quite nice. So now it's time to align the text over here to the center. So let's save it. So as you can see we have our text at the center. So this is it guys, how to add glass morphism effect to a box and make it look really nice. I hope this short tutorial was quite helpful for you to create latest UI designs. And if it was helpful, then consider subscribing, hit the like button below. I will meet you on another tutorial. Until then, keep coding.